tell you what, not a bad start to the day here in Ocean City. Thank you to Marlene Dixon from Ocean City for setting this in, the sunrise. But at the same time, we had this rainbow that appeared. She said that she doesn't particularly see this that often, so certainly a nice treat to start off the day, at least here in Ocean City. And these temperatures during the afternoon were quite remarkable, especially if you were along and east of Route 13 and along and south of Route 50. Temperatures got into the 60s. Feeling a bit more like spring out there. It was a little bit cooler and damp throughout the day towards the mid and upper shore. Now we've all cooled down into the 50s, but still, these are pretty mild temperatures for this time of the year, for this time of the day. Now we got some rain to contend with. Certainly wet scene looking live at Salisbury Unity Square. Some wet pavement out there and more shooting siding sky came looking at Rehoboth Beach. It's also pretty murky and wet scene out there with plenty of puddles to speak of out on the parking lot. There's some very dense fog just to our north with visibilities under a mile, and some fog is trying to develop across the area, but it's not too particularly dense, though I do think there will be the potential for some patchy fog throughout the overnight tonight, so just something to keep in mind. We don't have any heavy rain out there, just some light areas of rain and drizzle now exiting Sussex County, this little batch right here, but we do have some more rounds of light rain for tonight, so just something to be aware of. Nothing heavy expected for tonight, though. I do think there's going to be a better potential for some heavy rain for tomorrow night. We got a nasty severe weather outbreak towards the deep south, but this piece of energy is what brings our rain for tomorrow. We're not expecting any severe weather locally, but we do expect some rainfall that could be a little bit heavy at times, and we'll show you how that plays out on Futurecast. So for tomorrow, this is at 6 a.m. It's a mainly dry go of it. A few isolated showers, a few peaks of sun as well, specifically during the afternoon. This is at 3 p.m. It's a pretty nice look. Look at these temperatures back into the 60s once again. And this time the upper shore gets into the 60s for high temperatures. So it should be a fairly nice day, actually, for your day on Sunday. A bit of a stiff southerly breeze, though. And I do think Futurecast is underdoing the intensity and coverage of this rain a little bit. I do think we at least see some moderate rainfall and a pretty wide area of coverage with this rain as well. So I would plan on some heavier rain for Sunday night. But that kicks on out here by the time we get to Monday, and should be a fairly nice day by the time we get to Monday afternoon. Temperatures at around the 50s. So in terms of the wind gusts, they will be stiff out there and noticeable. This is at 1 p.m. Sunday. Pumping in that mild air, we could see gusts around 30 miles per hour out of the south. And once the rain moves closer, we can see gusts over 30 miles per hour, maybe approaching 40 miles per hour before they die down by the time we get to Monday morning. In terms of the rainfall amounts, when all said and done by the time we get to Monday, talking about ½ an inch to maybe an inch of rainfall once the rain moves out here. That's how much of rain we are expecting in terms of the rainfall totals. So tonight we'll go 49 to 54 degrees. Most of us stay in the 50s, so it's going to be a mild night out there. And watch out for a few areas of patchy fog. And again, passing showers will be possible throughout the overnight. But it's going to be mild for tomorrow. We're talking about 60s for high temperatures. Clouds mixed with some peaks of sunshine and a slight chance for an isolated shower here and there. But generally, it's going to be a mostly dry day out there with wind gusts around 30 miles per hour. So we'll dry out for Monday. Looks like a nice day during the afternoon especially. And it looks mostly dry for your day on New Year's Eve, but there will be a chance for some showers during the evening on New Year's Eve and through the overnight hours as well. Could be a lingering shower or two throughout the day on Wednesday as well. So outdoor plans for New Year's Eve could be impacted by that. So we'll definitely keep an eye on that. It turns drier but colder for the end of this week. Tiara.